So Peter, this morning, coming into work, reading the Times, there was an article all about the opinions that people had towards terrorism and the recent assassination of Jihadi John. It seems that it's not just a tool for political elections anymore, it's a much more broad-based tool that we see around a lot these days.
When we do polls for newspapers, not just at elections but other times, we're trying to be a channel of communication between voters and the government. I'm not saying that politicians and governments should do what the majority of the public wants. They certainly shouldn't. They should take a lead, but they need to know where the public stands. And 2 years ago, when the House of Commons defeated the government and said it should not bomb Syria, this was following a YouGov poll where we found the public thought that we should not go to war on Syria. And that possibly had an effect, because going to war is a pretty tough call to make, especially if the public are against you. But our basic job is to facilitate that conversation, not to tell politicians what they should or should not do.
Obviously, YouGov is much more than just polling in the UK. It's got a very broad international business, and the recent results showed it growing very strongly. Where are the main areas of growth that you're seeing in the business at the moment?
Internationally, we've grown very strongly in the United States in recent years. Our turnover in the United States has now overtaken Britain. We're a British company. And we've recently put our toe in the market in the Far East. We bought a small company in Shanghai which operates in China, in Singapore, in Indonesia. And that is plainly an area which has very strong growth potential in years to come. The Middle East we've done a lot in the Gulf, in Iraq, and across Europe. There is an increasing appetite for pan-European studies, both on political issues to do with the European Union, but also market research. So we're hoping to tap in increasingly into all these markets.
Okay, and so how this is about leading the charge today. Technology companies, how has technology changed the way that you deliver products to your customers and side of things?
We at YouGov like to say that we revolutionised the way opinion research was done and delivered. So let me just take one of our most successful products, Brand Index, a daily survey of the reputations of getting on for thousands of British companies. We have equivalent brand indexes abroad. We are delivering to chief executives around Britain each morning the up-to-date information about what people think of their companies and of their competitors. Until a few years ago, brand research would tend to produce monthly data, and often monthly data that arrived on the desk of chief executives 2 or 3 weeks after the research was done. Online research makes it very much faster, and it is also very much cheaper to do, so we can undercut traditional rivals and still make a decent profit.
Peter, thank you very much for your time today.